Alright, y'all. I'm here at work getting ready to start cutting and all that stuff. Using that right there. It's definitely a lot faster and more productive than a chainsaw like in the old days, but every now and then we still have to break out a chainsaw when we're cutting, big stuff like hardwood and all that kind of stuff. Other than that, mostly done with the machine. But anyway, it's hard to find time to get everything done. And I got a full-time job, my wife's got a full-time job, and with her leg being still hurt, she hadn't been able to help me a whole lot. I've been still helping her a whole lot with the kids and supper and everything like that. Update on it is getting better. Very slow though. She went for MRI, and she went back to a doctor again yesterday, and they said that it's an old injury in there from when she was a teenager or something, and that's making it harder to heal. But they don't have to do surgery. They are going to send her for 6 weeks to therapy to hopefully get everything back like it's supposed to be and all that. So hopefully everything will go good with that. At least you don't have to do surgery. That's a good thing. Everything is just so busy all the time. I know y'all get tired of me talking about it, but it really is. I don't have a lot of time to get stuff done that I need to do now, especially being wintertime and everything else going on. I finally got my fence up the other, was it last weekend? Yeah. I worked on it Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to finish it. And finally got that up. So far it's good. None of the cows have broke through it, so hopefully it continues to be that way. I'm hoping today is Friday. Usually we get off a half a day on Friday, and I'm hoping to be able to go get my tractor and go to the other field and work on plowing that up. We're supposed to get rain Saturday, so that'll be a good thing. Hopefully can soak that water in, and out in the pasture where I run the subsoil, I'll be able to soak up some water and all that fun stuff. It's really at a hard point for me, I guess you would say, because pretty much everything that is on my list to get done now is big projects. I don't really have any small projects that I can think of that take like 30 minutes or an hour. They're all 3-4 hours to a few days and all that. Like I said, I need to get those fields plowed so the grass will be dying and be soaking in the water and getting ready for planting season, where I'm going to plant my corn to hopefully help her on her feed bill like I've been talking about. Let's see. I just went ahead and put my phone in the holder here because I've probably been shaking you to death for whatever reason. But anyway, yeah, we are planning on setting up a lot of long-term stuff. What we're putting in place is planning on, doing the farm and homestead thing for the rest of our life. It's not a, hey, 2 years down the road we might quit. We're putting a lot of money, a lot of time, a lot of focus, and a lot of energy on it to, be in it for the long haul. So, with that being in mind, there's a lot of things to do, a lot of groundwork to lay, which is pretty cool because I like doing stuff. But I need to plow that land. I want to build a tractor shed to be able to get my red tractor under, and the balers and stuff like that to get them out of the weather. I want to walk-in cooler for when we want to do our own butchering whenever. It wouldn't make no difference. You know, it could be 90 degrees in the summertime and be able to, you know, kill it and bring it in there and do all the rest of the process in the cooler. But all that stuff takes time and money, so I think we've made a lot of progress in the last couple of years. We've only been doing this like 2 years now, so I think we've got right much progress under our belt. Hopefully we can keep going at this rate over the next few years and really be ahead of the game, so to speak. There's there's a lot of people that prep. There's a lot of people that homestead, and it's a lot of people that are, you know, homesteading with a few chickens and maybe a couple of goats, or, you know, kind of what I consider smaller scale, which I'm not, you know, I'm not hating on anybody for doing that. I mean, I'm sure they have their reasons, maybe, you know, time, land, money, whatever. All that stuff plays a factor. But with what I think the way God has got us set up, we've got, you know, 4 acres of our own, and we have access to a whole lot more with family and everything like that, and, you know, all kind of equipment, you know, not only what we've bought, but what the rest of the family has and all this kind of stuff. So it just feels like to me that God's laid the groundwork for us before we knew we were going to be into farming and homesteading and prepping and everything, to be able to really go a long ways with self-reliant and self-sufficiency. So I'm trying to do my best to, you know, do what I'm supposed to do with it, to make the most out of it. I mean, we have the access to the land, so, you know, why not plant our own corn to make feed? Especially, I bought a hammer mill grinder to go to the PTO of the tractor for a really good deal. So it's, you know, it's all coming into place. Now it's not, you know, handed on a silver platter, so to speak, and by that I don't mean so much about money. I don't really talk about or get in hung up a lot on money. The only thing that I see with money is being able to buy the stuff that I need. I mean, I'd rather have, you know, $30,000 tractor sitting in a shed than I would $30,000 sitting in the bank or under my mattress or something like that. Now, of course, with the tractor, you need fuel and you need all these things if the world completely shuts down or, you know, SHTF happens. But it's more useful than the money, in my opinion. You can take that piece of equipment and you can make more money with it. You can save yourself money. I mean, you know, I'm just throwing 30,000 out there. You could save 5 or 10,000. You could take a $10,000 tractor, and over a few years, with what you can grow in your garden off of that tractor, what you can grow animal-wise using that tractor, like I said, planting corn, making your own feed, you know, running fence, different things like that. If you got cows, you really need a tractor to feed round bales, because cows go through square bales like ain't nobody's business, and you can buy round bales cheaper. I know that for a fact because we sell both of them, and it's more money in square bales for the amount that are in a bale that you sell it for than a round bale. So, and I mean, if you got land you need to bush hog, instead of paying somebody to do it, you have your own. Like I said, if you got that piece of equipment, you can get bush hogs, you can get road blades, you can get hay balers, you can get, you know, all your garden stuff, plows, cultivators, tillers, everything like that. If you sit in, and if you're, like I said, if you're not doing farming, not planning on homesteading, maybe it doesn't apply. But if you are planning on doing those things, if you sit down and count what all that stuff is going to cost you through the years, the tractor will more than pay for itself pretty soon. So yeah, I would rather have the things that money can buy than the money itself. Because, I mean, with the inflation, money is worth less every day. You can buy less things with it. You can pay less of your bills with it. Money has no true value. It's paper. You can use it for toilet paper, or you can burn it to warm you, and that's basically the most value that is in money, in my opinion. A lot of people place a lot of value on money, but I don't. Yeah. Brings back something about the love of money is the root of all evil. Maybe you've heard that, maybe you haven't. And it's a lot of truth in that. Some very bad crimes happen over money. So yeah, something else to think about. But anyway, I guess that's about all for this one. I'm getting a phone call, so stay prayed up, prepped up, and strapped up. See ya.